Good evening, everyone watching us around the world. I am Tatawwar, tonight's host and one of the Tatawwar's ambassador from the top 20 finalists in 2019 edition. Welcome to Yes, known as Youth Empowerment Series, where we say yes to a better future, brought to you by Tatawwar. You must be wondering, what is this program called Tatawwar? In a nutshell, Tatawwar is an interactive online and face-to-face program that brings students together from the age 15 to 18, schools, parents, and business communities to innovate for a sustainable future by addressing 3 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that are: first, health and well-being; second, clean water and sanitation; third is the climate action. Tatawwar, meaning in Arabic, is to develop, encourages students to learn and adapt a core future skills in areas of innovation, design thinking, financial literacy, critical thinking, and entrepreneurship, using a blended approach to empower the youth. The Tatawwar helps them to take challenges by them facing in the communities that turns them into opportunities. Did you know that the past 3 editions of the program has been seen more than 10,000 students from 2,800 schools across the Middle East and North Africa region registering in blended learning experience? Having an online and mobile-first strategy helps Tatawwar to reach remote region, making it accessible to all students. After building their solution on the online platform, the talented youth with the best solution are invited to the workshop in cities closest to them. Given the impact that Tatawwar has had on the communities across the MENA region, it has been recognized internationally, winning several prestigious awards. The program won 2 gold awards at the Gulf Sustainable Awards 2021 edition for Best Learning Education Program and the Best Community Development, and also earned a Bronze Award in the International CSR Excellent Award, and was also shortlisted in the Golden Award for Education Excellence and Special Judges Award for Innovation category. Now, the most exciting part is that the Tatawwar 2021 will be even more special, as the finals will take place in none other than the Expo 2020, where this year's finalists and the previous winners will be showcasing the innovation to the world. Now, who is in this one-time life opportunity, and a very exciting one, I must say. Now, we have spoken about Tatawwar as a program that is brought to you by Tatawwar. Now, this brand new series where we say yes to a better future by creating a community-centered program that empowers youth to be a blueprint for change in their communities and in their states. This will happen in the series by the leadership development throughout the workshop, networking, and mentorship in order to grow a generation of young entrepreneurs. Now, a little insight of me is that my experience as a finalist in the Tatawwar gave me a many positive benefits. And I'm not saying this because I'm portraying tonight's host or an ambassador for the Tatawwar, but as a public speaker, an entrepreneur, an innovator, it shaped me into a better one, a confident one. My confident journey started with the Tatawwar, but it continued with several other competitions, like I won, like in the Global Innovation Challenge 2019 edition. One thing that stuck with me was the most beautiful thing you can wear is your confidence. And I'm not saying this because I show you I'm confident right now. Trust me, guys, I'm not. I'm shivering right now, but I'm not showing you. But the key to be confident is fake it till you make it. That's how I learned it. Now, I know I'm using this word a lot, confident, but it's the key to success. Yes, you heard me. Confidence is key to any success until you believe you can do it. One of the ways that I coped up with my struggle of not being confident is believing what others see in you. I thought as my mom, who is my role model, I've always seen her confident. And I thought, I was born by her. So why am I not taking her features? So that's how I became confident. And I know it might sound odd or sound odd to you, but you have to be odd to be number one. And if you're going to be in the statistic, you have to be in the 1%. And I would like to end by a quote, which you're confident you can win anything before you start. Now, let's introduce our talented co-host, Amal, who is Tatawwar's 2021 second place winner and also one of the ambassadors. She is a founder of FarmBots. She's a public speaker, a writer. So Amal, back to you now.
Thank you, Saida. Similar to Saida's experience, one day I was passing by finding my purpose kind of Venn diagram, where the circles intersect. I hopelessly wandered into it, as that red point in the middle was so horrifying to me. And I guess it was way more horrifying than the monsters under my bed when I was a kid, that I just continued swiping and browsing as if nothing ever happened. I didn't face reality simply because I wasn't ready to know that I didn't find my purpose yet. And you behind the screen right now might be wondering, Emil, you were just 16 with ample time to find your purpose and who you want to become. I mean, you're right, but that didn't sink well in my brain at all. And I couldn't settle down with the thought that there is nothing that I love, the world needs, I will be paid for, and I'm great at. That little red point in the middle haunted me in my dreams. Well, not that much, but my mind eagerly wanted a purpose. I wanted to make a change in the world, but never knew how or from where to start. Little did I know, Tatawwar had the key to my lock. That my purpose in life is what I'm most passionate about. I was your typical high school straight A kind of student. I'm also a public speaker and I have a permanent hunger for more. And I admire poetry. So hours upon hours of doing what the bundle of information we own doesn't prepare us for. Boxes upon boxes on shelves are to be kept when we could do more. Information upon information is carried in a memory card. But will it be ever used for more or to be forgotten throughout the years that are forevermore? That was the beginning of my final speech and a piece of my poetry. And the main reason why I came up with the Pharmabot. I consistently heard such impressive and brilliant ideas that the one way my brain instantly redirects to every single time is that I look around, I see problems with no solutions. So I inquire a why. Then reality hand in hand walked me through a pharmacist routine and what is taught in the faculties of pharmacology. At that point, I started curiously wondering if the healthcare sector was given an opportunity to excel its limits and go beyond our normal to a better world, with only removing the repetitive tasks in a pharmacy to space a little bit more time and energy to accommodate these problems. That pharmacology graduates has the power to find solutions for them, especially considering the alarming rate of medication inaccuracy that reached 30% of a hospital record. Over and above, pharmacists and pharmacologists' intelligence would be left for the computation and formulation of effective solutions. At this point, you should be wondering, who's the Pharmabot? Well, it's my best friend. That shouldn't be weird, right? The Pharmabot is a robot that functions using AI and responsive sensors and screens that will serve non-human needing tasks like dispensing medications, preparing lab reports, setting up appointments, and communicating with other departments and hospitals, in which the Pharmabot is linked to a secured and personalized patient's ID to facilitate pharmaceutical transaction. What is special and unique about the Pharmabot, you might be asking? Its AI software has the ability to environment learning, so it adapts to changes and learns from its surrounding. so that it eliminates simple and easy tasks off the list, increasing speed, accuracy, adaptability, and also productivity, enhancing patient security, and also reducing costs and medical waste. The pharmabot is not replacing human intelligence, but rather utilizing this human intelligence to formulate exactly what we need in the medical field. That's the goal the pharmabot is trying to reach, to contribute in building a long living and healthy community, and opening doors for more opportunities for human intelligence to exceed in other fields. As simple and easy tasks are already done. Hold up a minute. So I basically found my purpose.
I think that was a great way of saying how you found your purpose. Well, I think we can all agree that being a teenager doesn't mean that will stop you from getting what you're passionate. So I feel as Tatawwar found a way for Omema, I think it can find a way for y'all. So now we have next up our ambitious host, Omema, who's a teen social entrepreneur based in Bahrain that came up one of the top 20 finalists as well. She's the founder of Youth Wave MENA, the region's first youth-led sustainable innovation hub and experience playground for young startup founders. Now let's hear from you, Omema.
Thank you, Saida. It's great to see you again. You too. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm so excited and honored to join you all in the 4th edition of the Tatawwar program, this time being part of a newly launched series, the Youth Empowerment Series. Like Saida mentioned, I am the founder of Youth Wave MENA, the region's first youth-led innovation hub and experience playground for young entrepreneurs, which I will be further talking about a bit later. Before I get into what I'll be sharing with you today, here's how my entrepreneurship journey was like and what I've been up to. So I joined Tatawwar in its 2nd edition in 2019, and that was pretty much what kickstarted my journey. But more than that, it was an incredible experience with so much positive impact. Now, I could say a lot about how beneficial and important it is to not miss out on such an opportunity to become a part of. But today, I wanted to center our focus on youth empowerment and what Tatawwar did to bring out the phenomenal results they have and to come. In addition, I'll be sharing a couple of insights on the latest youth-related trends alongside innovation, technology, and sustainability. So, one of the greatest reasons why Tatawwar is successful in its mission is to empower youth, is providing them the opportunity to learn and kickstart their journey and supporting them, which is probably one of the biggest investments you can make when it comes to youth. But it's really all about how they communicated with us that made the difference. And to feel as an individual that you can create an impact and to have that confidence that you can is why we felt like this is all something we're actually a part of and can do something about. Now, I didn't come out of the program as a winner, but I don't believe in losing at all, especially when I already took away so much from the experience. What did I do? I continued. I kept on going. Doing that led me to my platform, which, like I said in the beginning, is an experience playground for young entrepreneurs, a home to youth-led startups of the region in different innovation sectors. We aim to work closely with countries of the MENA region and align ourselves to support and motivate their vision towards an economically and environmentally sustainable future, while also strategically opening doors for various sectors and providing opportunities both regionally and internationally for youth. And the main reason we call ourselves an experience playground is because it is key that we provide young entrepreneurs the right balance of knowledge, experiences, and expertise as much as we empower them with providing them opportunities to grow their business. Apart from that, we want to contribute to creating a more connected future, a stronger and sustainable economy, and a better society with the next wave of entrepreneurs. So that's why we want to actively engage them in the ecosystem. Another reason why is to accelerate innovation by failing fast, moving forward, and doing more. We're determined to instill the right amount of confidence, open-mindedness, and resilience in our entrepreneurs. And I would like to say, all of that we were able to build today or so far was only possible through the tremendous amount of support that we received. And what we're doing really is passing along the impact. From the incredible team at Potential to everyone at HSBC, thank you for every bit of your encouragement. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for listening to us as youth. Thank you for guiding us, and thank you for being there and bringing a program like Tatawwar to life, and for being so inspiring to have led me to create my platform. A small message to the youth out there who will be watching this. You guys have a chance of finding out how you can change lives, inspire, and possibly pass on the impact like I chose to do after my experience with Tatawwar. This is an experience or an opportunity you're going to take a lot from more than lose. In fact, there is nothing to lose. And if you think you're not ready, I tell you now that you are. There is no harm in trying after all. So give yourself a chance to contribute to the world through innovation, through you. And yeah, I've got to move on to the trends and insights before I run out of time, because I know I could go on and on about why Tatawwar is just amazing. So yes, moving on. I'll be talking about tech-savvy, youth, and fintech as part of our trend segment for today. New fintech platforms continue to gain market share globally, particularly among younger tech-savvy consumers who don't require physical branches and are drawn to their lower fees and user-friendly apps. While many leading consumer fintech platforms cater primarily to millennials, a number of well-funded players have emerged, focusing on providing banking and financial services to teens and even younger kids. A number of leading fintech companies have identified the youth market as an appealing growth opportunity and have launched or will be launching products targeting this market. And as the demand for innovation continues to increase and people become more comfortable with fintech apps, 2021 and the years to come will see the rapid evolution of this industry. We can expect intuitive new solutions from disruptive startups set to revolutionize how people conduct their financial affairs. On the same note, I'll share with you some exciting news. Launching pretty soon, Savvy, the first neobank for teens in the GCC, is on a mission to empower youth to become financially independent. Already regulated by the Central Bank of Bahrain, Savvy is coming soon in Bahrain and the UAE. So if you're there, you might want to be on the lookout to sign up for when we're ready. Speaking of which, I just recently signed to become part of their youth advisory board. So you may hear more from me about Savvy during our next few sessions. Sadly, I'll have to end here, but I'll definitely see you all next time with some more insights and trends. I'm going to hand over the mic now back to the host. Thank you.
Thank you, Umaima, for that wonderful, delightful words that you said. It's truly true whatever you said about Tatawwar, and I'm another example who wasn't a winner, but a finalist, but look at me now. I'm still part of Tatawwar, and thank you so much for giving me all the opportunities. Last but not the least, we have Daria, who's a program manager at Potential.com. She will be basically your Google for any question for Tatawwar. And if you make it till the semifinals, which I'm sure you all will, she will be the one conducting all your workshop and presenting it. So don't feel guilty asking her any question, because I was shameless by asking her at 2 a.m. So off to you, Daria.
Thank you so much, Sayeda, and thank you, girls. I'm really, really so glad to catch up with you after a while. I'm so proud of all of you, so proud of you, Sayeda, with hosting and developing your confidence. Umaima becoming like one of the entrepreneurs I really, really admire, and at such young age. And Amal, I'm so glad we helped you in finding your purpose. So what I'm going to do today is just to show you how easy it is to take the first step. So what you need to do is just go to tatawwar.com and you only need to sign in. So you can sign in, you can choose, of course, you can put your name, and you can choose your email address. It is very important that you select the email address that you regularly check, because we're going to send you all the information over the email. And also, it's really good that basically you remember your passwords, because you're going to be able to log in here every time you want to change anything in your application. Of course, you choose your country as well. And your age is very important. As you know, as Sayeda said before, it's a program and you're eligible as long as you're from 15 to 18. So for today, I'm going to choose 17 as my age, and I will register. So once you register, you will already receive a confirmation email that you will be getting, and that it's going to confirm that you are actually registered. And before you start, don't worry about it. We're just going to ask you a few questions. First, about the SDGs. As Sayeda said, we're going to be focusing on 3 of them. And just 2 more questions. So it does not really matter if you do answers right or wrong. It will not affect at all your participation. So, all right. And every time you are going to finish, and you will have to select next. So basically, this is just before you start the application and you move to next unit. So all the units are built in a similar way. They will have a video inside of the unit, which will take from 1 to 3 minutes. It's very interesting video, and it's going to show you what you need to take, what you need to learn from the unit. You will also have a unit summary, which will explain the main points of the unit. And then you will have all the transcript. So everything that was said in the video will be described below. So you can also always go back to it. And you will have something called related resources, which will have more information about the subject. So you can go deeper if you want to extend the knowledge about the subject. What is really important, you always have to fill in your action plan. So what is the name of my school? I will just call it my school. And then you save your answers. And you will always have a question or 2 for the survey, which you also have to complete before you go to the next unit. So let's say I did not participate in Tatawwar and my gender is female. And then you submit and go to next unit. So you can always see what are the course modules and where is your progress. So if you see, it looks really a lot, but actually there are only 3 really important sections. So first section is about the SDGs. So you are going to learn about all the SDGs. And then because here in the region, we're dealing mostly with the 3 of them. As Sayeda said, it's clean water and sanitation, climate change, and health and well-being. You're going to be learning a bit more about them. And then we're going to give you the chance to think about which is one of the issues that is bothering your region the most. So you can focus on that. And also, you should be passionate about it. You saw how Amal is passionate about her PharmaBot, you saw how Omeima is passionate about her business. And the passion is really one of the main things that make you succeed. So the second part is really important part. It's about innovation design thinking. So that is not going to help you only in Tatawwar. It will help you anywhere. It will help you, it will give you a way how, when you have a problem, how to come up with a solution. It's a method that works really, really everywhere. And once you have your problem, it will help you develop the solution to your problem. And then the third part will be the financial part. So basically, it will be about your customer, how do you add value, what are the costs of your business, and also how you're going to make money through your business. So this, in a nutshell, is the online part of it. You have time until 25th of December to go through all these modules and finish the program. What is happening after that? First of all, as you saw, we have the action plan questions and also a pitch deck. So it means every answer that you're gonna reply with is gonna at the end form a document which we will use to be able to evaluate your solutions. And also a pitch deck, which is a base for your first presentation if you are going to be shortlisted for the semifinals. And I really hope all of you are going to try this, because it not only will help you to become a semifinalist and maybe finalist like Sayeda, Omeima, and Amel that you met today, but it's gonna help you at your universities. It's gonna help you even later on at your jobs. It's really, really an important thing. And also, as Sayeda said, first, if you make it to the semifinals, you're gonna be able to go to the Fab Lab, where you're gonna be really working on your prototypes. It's really nice. I really remember the words of one of our winners, Abdul Mohsen. He said he couldn't really, it was really the most amazing experience when he saw the clean water coming from his filter. So it's really something that it's a great experience that you can have at this young age, to really see your project coming to life. And if later on you're shortlisted further for the finals this year, it's going to be really amazing. All the finalists are going to have the chance to come to Dubai, to be at the expo, and to showcase the prototypes here. Not only that, you're going to be able to meet all the winners from the previous Tatawwar cohorts. So it's really, really going to be an amazing experience for you. So I really advise everyone to try to do it. And also, even at the end of the online module, you are already going to get the online certificate. Of course, if you are getting further, so at the semifinals, you're going to get an additional one. And of course, in the finals, there's one more. And now, also, as Sayeda said, we're talking about the internationally recognized program with awards. So I really advise you to try it as soon as you can. And of course, as Sayeda said, I will be your point of contact. If you have any questions, I'm available always at Daria, DARIA, @potential.com. And yes, I hope to see all of you online first, and then hopefully in Dubai later. Back to you, Sayeda.
Thank you, Daria, for sharing the whole process of the application. I know it looks a lot, but guys, I think we've all done it. So it's not a lot. Trust me, when you get into it, you're going to be like, wow, this is something interesting. And you learn through the whole process about some skills and knowledge that you didn't know. So now, again, if you have any questions, do ask Daria, and she has shared her email. Now, students can register for the program at www.tatawwar.com. Schools, parents, NGOs, or any other partners who would like to participate in empowering the next generation of social entrepreneur are also invited to keep attached to the website. And also don't forget to follow our socials that are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also new on TikTok. We have our ambassadors there. And please do join our next week episode on Instagram with Amal. See ya.
Stay tuned to hear from many talented guests and learn about a life-changing opportunity. See you there. Set your alarms.